Philip Allen Travis, Soul Tribe. How we doing? All right. Well, today's kind of an exciting day, I guess, for me. We'll see what happens with getting this mentor program for my Soul Tribe business. Um, Fingers crossed that kind of something can happen out of this and get me started on getting my merch going. Basically, getting me started as being my own boss, which would be really cool. Um, anyway, so day 2 of doing the Om Mane Padme Hum mantra. I think I'm gonna do this one lying down again, and yeah, I am quite sleepy at the moment, so I think that may have some. Remember, I was saying I felt quite, I didn't want to wake up yesterday. I wake up, but I didn't want to get I didn't want to really stop doing the meditation. Um, that may have something to do with it, but that was the same case at night as well, and I was sitting up. So yeah. Anyway, um, I'll get back to you here in about 10 minutes. Love you. Bye. All right. Wow. I'm really enjoying this Om Mani Padme Hum. It's awesome. And I am noticing, as I said last night, that when you start the meditation, don't allow the fact that your mind is going to do its thing. Okay, it's going to go, especially first thing in the morning, your mind's going to go through what it needs to do for the day, what happened yesterday that affects today, and anything else that, because it's the start of the day, your mind's got things to do, if you know what I mean. But after 5 minutes, I don't know, because I'm meditating, so I don't know how long, but it feels like after about the halfway point, just over the halfway point, that starts to kind of not stop, but you're not as caught up in the thought. The thought comes in, and then it just you start the Om Mani Padme, and then it's gone again. Feels super relaxed. I'm really enjoying this one meditation. Like I was saying last night, I believe that there's got to be a way. I mean, there is a way of incorporating doing this meditation into the workplace. So meditation in the workplace. Now, if you worked in a mall, or if you worked in I keep coming back to a restaurant, or a telesales or something like that, or hell, even Wall Street or something where it's just fast paced. I think at first you're gonna be the slow dude, but I think there is a way of doing it. It's about calming you down. It's about bringing you back to happiness anyway. So as long as you're happy, as long as you're peaceful, as long as you're loving, as long as you're in the positive realm of being alive, that's number one. And then productivity is important, especially to the whole humanity of the world. And I don't mean productivity as making products and how fast you can make a toy or something like that. I mean productivity as in what can we get done for the earth, for the people, for what can we do and what can we get done, how do we do it, um, efficiency and all that stuff. So yeah, that's obviously stuff I need to think about for my own business. But you know, I'm really enjoying this Om Mani Padme Hum. Again, I was told not to lie down during a meditation. Um, and again, that's just to align the chakras. Because I'll admit right now, my neck and my back are not aligned perfectly. It's kind of like a slope. But that did not affect the feeling of, or the relaxation of, or anything else of the meditation. I think what that is when you basically go inside yourself, and it sounds sexual, and I know, but there's a meditation where you actually experience your true you, and that's through basically there's two ways of doing it. One, and this is the more popular way, is when you're sat either in the lotus position or you know on a chair, making sure you are straight, so all chakras in your spine are perfectly aligned, all energies are flowing perfectly. Um, you focus on the headspace as if there's like a light or something like that around it, like a halo type of thing. Um, and then when you get that and you focused on it and you're good, then you focus on your spine as if it's like a light, just like just imagine it kind of like a one of those neon light bulbs, you know, that you see in your public schools or in your in shopping center or something like that. One of those, you know, straight neon. So just picture your spine kind of like that. And then what is asked or what is said to do is go within yourself. So consciously say, all right, let's go use the spine as like a doorway into yourself. I've never been able to do this myself, but that's my own. One day I will get there, I believe. Um, so yeah, so that's that. Now the one person to who you wouldn't think of who was for this type of meditation, and there's one called like the 7 breath meditation, which means basically being able to take 7 deep breaths eventually without having one thought. And being without thought is A, it's difficult to do, but B, when you do it, it's amazing. Now, the person to look up, if you can, is Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. So the guy who does, or did, Sherlock Holmes. If you type in his name, Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and meditation, you'll find a few things, and it's actually really cool. Especially if you go onto YouTube, I believe there is an interview with him, and he talked briefly about it. But one of the things that he says about the 7 breath, or just like the breath meditation, there's a certain yogic name for it. I forget what it is. But essentially, it's kind of a more basic one, but it's a more powerful one. And he says, okay, you know, usually when you tell people, all right, now get into a meditation and focus on your breathing. And then he says, a lot of people will say, okay, I've done that, now what? And then his answer to that is, okay, well, clearly you haven't, because when you do it, it is like an awe moment. You're blown away by it. You're not just, okay, I've done that now. It's like, oh my God, that's beautiful moment. So anyway, I'm blabbing. I gotta get up. I gotta get started on me day. Hopefully, getting some sort of help here with my business. Getting the Soul Tribe name out there. Getting the merch going. And starting to make a difference in this world. Thank you for watching. I know nobody's watching these at the moment because I can see, well, not nobody. There's probably like 1 or 2 people. But yeah, for those who do watch, thank you so much. And I'm just trying to do my best to help educate and make people happy and peaceful. Speaking of which, my sign off, let's treat each other with love. Let's make sure that we can all live in abundance. Not one person on this earth goes without food, a house, water, clothing, proper education, love, the opportunity to thrive in whatever they want to do, as long as it doesn't hurt another being, whether it be human, animal, insects, part of the plant kingdom or the earth herself. Clearly, those are there should be some guide rules, but if you're living in harmony, those aren't even that's not even a question. That wouldn't even pop in your mind. All right, love you all very much, and I will see you tonight. Take care of yourselves. Bye.